tumble through our dreams. And as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too, alone with you. Full flowers bloom, the man behind the curtain threatens to tear us apart. You're stronger than the walls they built to keep us in control. You kick the gravel as you walk, as if you're marching to rebellion, defiant and sweet. You're stronger than the wall. The lives couldn't tear us apart. Fall asleep with me. Tumble through our dreams. And as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too, alone with you. Fall asleep with me. Fall asleep with me. Fall asleep with me. Fall asleep with me. Mojo, kicking like a California sunrise. I want to get to know you better. I want you whatever the weather. Mist rolls in and feeds the mood, that feeling. I want to get to know you better. I want you whatever the weather brings. Fall asleep with me. Tumble through our dreams. And as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too, alone with you. Kept you waiting, huh? Kept you waiting, huh? Oh, is this fit on the ad break? Fine night, isn't it? It is a fine night. Hang on. Let me finish getting set up. Remember the days when I'd have like a fresh piece of music prepared just before going live each time, so I could jam it and be like, oh, look at this freshness. And now I just like... There we go. There we go. Godly. Hey, back to you. I was just saying, if you were trapped in advert hell, I was just saying about, hello people, fine night, isn't it? It is a fine night. It has been absolutely freezing here in the UK. I don't know why today, like, the temperature wasn't as bad, but, like, it felt so much colder. I don't know if it was just wind chill or, it actually frosted. It was just, but we're so close to getting out of winter. I mean, I guess February is probably just as cold, right? But it feels like we're on the tail end of it. You forget that Christmas is like at the beginning of winter. This is the guitar back from the vets, folks. This is a freshly vetted guitar. It's all been cleaned off, bit shaved off of what do you call it, the saddle. That's the nut. That's the saddle. For me, it's summer. If only it was winter. Oh, godly. We on the southern hemisphere, are we? I know one of our viewers was visiting Australia. The confusing thing about him is that he's on YouTube. He's got a different name to on Twitch. It's Hyper. It's the one. It's Kitty's always comes in as I'm about to say the thing. Oh yeah, South Africa. That was it. Yeah. Remy. I thought Remy was short for Ratatouille. I thought it was like Ratatouille, Remy. You know, it's like Miles Tails Prower, but it's like Ratatouille, Remy, whatever Ratatouille's surname is. But apparently I'm very wrong. And the summer gets to 36 degrees or even higher sometimes. Yeah, when I was in Portugal a couple of years ago doing a stag do, and that was over 30 degrees the whole time. But we've had it in the UK. We had it hit 40. We had a couple of heat waves in the last couple of years and have it hit 40, which is like, oof. But that's cool. You use Celsius down there in South Africa. That's cool. Well, it's not cool. It's really hot, but you know what I'm saying. I stand Celsius. That's what I understand. Sorry guys, my right eye right now is twitching. It's going down, 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 down. It's twitching. I'm like, yeah, I get we're on Twitch. You don't need nominative determinism. Stop twitching, eye. Ooh, Grizzly Bear on the air. Soul under the sun. I prefer your title, Grizzly. That title is goated. Right, before I play the song though, I gotta do a couple of theme tunes here. I'm trying to find your theme tune, kitties, but it's the first one. Scurrying around, they're the poshest rats in town. They're the rats the kitties own. Let's call them ratties. Homicide and parmesan, pancakes and scones. They're the best fed rats in the zone. Eat down, but whoa. Oh yeah, yeah. Sign up. They're the blue collar rats who are comfortable enough system to eat. Avocado, muffin in the rat nap, maple in the rat nap, maple tail, maple fur, muffin got you all under a pearl wall. Oh yeah, yeah. Remy, Ratatouille, Idris, Elba. I'm Idris Elba. Since science uses kg and Celsius, yeah. Don't understand how people use Fahrenheit. Exactly, right? But in the UK, we're a weird mix because we use miles. We don't use kilometers like the rest of Europe do. We don't do what they do on the continent, right? We have our own shtick going on here in the UK. Do you think, oh, UK, you must be all... No, we're not all metric. Right, Chrisley, I've got to do your theme. Thank you again, Chrisley, for the resub on the worm stream. I don't know what you make of the worms, Chrisley. I'm rather intrigued. If you're like, what on earth is this? I can't remember if you've played worms or not. Get stuck. Are you trying to do a fly stuck on the web? Did we have Chris Swan's theme already? No, we can do that as well if you want, Chrisley. We can do that, but we'll hit you up first. Grizzly bear on the air, come talk to me, come set me free. Ich denke, dass ich sprechen ein bisschen Deutsch. Grizzly bear underwear, his guitar solos will make you weep. Familiar is his to keep. Crosley moves on the loose. If you're not already, gang, get your follows in for Chrisley Bear on air. Are you what's the plan with you, Chrisley? Are you thinking of starting up streams again at some point? I'd love to see it. I'm not pressuring you publicly or anything, but you know, I'd love to see it. At some point, yes, get in. That's what I'm talking about. Again, no pressure. You do what you do, you do what you want. Chris, what you want, Chris Swan? I can give you Chris Swan. Chris is here, you should be glad. He'll be the best friend you've ever had. He's always calm, he's never mad. When he's gone, you'll be Scissors 61. And 2 + 2 = 4. And if you're lucky, Chris will stay some more. What else can you say about Chris? He's more punctual than the Swiss. And he lives on through this arm. I bet he didn't mean that. There we go. He never keeps you waiting. Exactly right. I was trying to think of something like that, Chris, and I couldn't quite get it. So I went with I need Scissors 61 instead, which if you don't understand the Metal Gear Solid reference can probably sound very dodgy. But what I mean by that is Metal Gear Solid 2. You get the reference, yeah. With the tuning fork, you know. This time I heard it, almost died laughing. It is just such a mind-blowing experience. Especially, when did you play the Metal Gear Solid games, Chris? Did you play them when they came out? Or is it post facto? Is it only I don't know what the timeline is on your exploration of the Metal Gear Solid series. Like, when did you consume them all? Because, like, I didn't really play. I played bits and pieces of MGS1 when it came out, like at a friend's house on their PlayStation. For when you were a young boy. Yeah. So you got the real deal experience, right? And then, of course, Metal Gear Solid 2 comes out in what, like 2001? And yeah, that's just like... And then I played through that. So I knew bits and pieces of MGS1, and then I played all of 2, and then I kind of went back. But I was a little bit later to the game, but not much, right? I'd say it was probably like 2005, 2006 when I played MGS2. And then I got Twin Snakes for the GameCube, so then I was able to play MGS1 through Twin Snakes, which I know is controversial. I know people are like, oh, Twin Snakes ruined some of the cutscenes of MGS1, but it turns it into like the Matrix. There's the whole thing where like the block of concrete comes out from Ocelot or whatever, and he does the Matrix dodge on it. I know it's a bit silly, but I like it because it's like. Did you guys know I really like the Matrix? Have you heard that? Right, Soul Into the Sun for Crisley. I've got to refresh this, Crisley. I haven't played it this year. It's been an entire year. Let's see if I can remember this stuff. Soul Into Sun. Or Soul... Was it Soul Under the Sun? I like your version. I'm going to get up a second. I use Google Docs these days, Crisley, for the lyric document. Which is really nice because I can just click. I don't have to control F things and yada yada to search them up. But at the same time, they haven't in Google Docs. They don't. You can't have like double page spread. You can't have two things. So I have to open a second tab, do like the Windows left, Windows right alignment, and then open up the song in a second copy. That's Sour Skin. That's not Soul Into the Sun. There it is. And then scroll over. Alright. I've got all the lyrics now. For real, for real. Are you sure they don't have text formatting? I don't know. I definitely know they don't do double page spread. So, ask ChatGPT. I do find that so bizarre, especially when we were just talking about MGS2. It weirds me out that you can ask GW the answer, but it's instead of being called GW, it's called GPT. Just be careful if it starts saying I need scissors 61. Then you got to be really careful of that AI. Chris Swan will explain to you. Your father took you into the city. Is that a song or something? Whatever. I need to look that up again. Oh, I've still got the the Burns Camp charity donation thing on here. Well, you know, I don't think this is open anymore. Don't click this link and try to donate, people. Don't try and open this link. But do donate to this cause. Just, I don't think this link is a thing anymore. But do donate to the cause. But yeah, I need to stop that appearing. I need to do some serious work on the bots. Right, we might need a couple goes around this to remember it for Grizzly. But that's okay, we'll just enjoy. Or is it Capo 3? I think it's Capo 3. There we go. Recently started learning a little guitar. Fantastic. How far have you got, Godly? You got a little E, little D chord? You got some cowboy chords going on? I strongly suggest, if you don't already, Godly, buy one of these, a capo, and then pop it up high, like pop it up like the 5th fret or something. And now the strings are closest to the fretboard. The frets are less distant. You see how wide apart they are here? That they're close here. You're just gonna have a way easier time learning because what you're learning is not really strength, it's nervous system coordination, and you're going to learn the coordination so much faster and easier here, and it just sounds cool. Learn the same stuff you would learn down here and stuff, but just get the capo on high. It will save you a lot of time and heartache, and it will train your fingers. You gotta trust in me. I'm like the snake from Jungle Book. Trust in me. Cut me some slack. I think the snake from Jungle Book is misunderstood, alright? It's like Mother Gothel from Tangled. These are misunderstood characters. They're not the bad guys you think they are. I got you, Godly. Anything else you need to know, let me know. I'll sort you out. It wasn't literally a hear me out moment, kitties. Hear me out, hear me out. The trust in me snake from Jungle Book. Bringing that Thunder Pal energy, my goodness. You get a moment to yourself while your friends have fun. They shout to call you over, you can't hide away for too long. Looking in the mirror, put your mask back on. It's time to sing them all the songs they expect from you. Good old you, reliable. Thinking to yourself for too long, for too long. 'Cause you were the one that I threw your soul into the sun. It was you. You were the one, but I threw your soul into the sun, your soul under the sun, your sun. I tried to do it, Grizzly. Down the alley, you find out who you are. When they look the other way, you can take it all for yourself. When you get back home, looking in the mirror, put your mask back on. It's time to sing them all the songs they expect from you. Good old you, reliable. Yourself for too long, for too long. And you were the one I threw your soul into the sun. It was you. You were the one, but I threw your soul into the sun, soul into the sun, sun. Checking your hand to see the scar. Hope is in the dust on the shelf. Pulling down a movie to remember yourself. You were the one I threw your soul into the sun. In the mirror, put your mask back on. It's time to sing them all the songs they expect from you. Give it up for you. Good old you, reliable. You were the one, but I threw your soul in the sun, sowing to the sun. The sun, the sun, the sun. Came back to me over the course of the tune. We got there. We got there. Thank you to Claps Godly. A big contrast. I also want to be able to play classical music. That's interesting, right? You say that. I think classical and heavy metal have a lot in common. You know, most classical players are playing on their left leg in this grip like this, right? And so do... Oh, well done. Automod doing the banning for us. Deny the message. Good. It was one of those best viewers on messages. The classical people and a lot of the heavy metalers all hold their guitar on the left leg like that in a more traditional grip, right? And play it more like this. As opposed to me where I'm more like thumb over baseball bat, you know. All that stuff. Hey Razzie, how you doing? Now I just took my guitar to the vets today, so I'm really happy. I'm always nervous trying a new vets out for the guitar, but they did a really good job, cleaned it all up, sanded things down, action's nice and low, strings feel good. Different strings to what I normally have, but they're good. They feel good. But I always get this with new strings, like, for you guys it sounds great, right? It's really fun. For me, new strings, they rattle and they're so bright because I'm right next. You got to understand, I'm here. You guys are over here, right, listening. The microphone's here, but my ears are here, and it goes this big bright rattle, which for you guys sounds amazing. For me, and then when my strings get all dull and old and worn out, it sounds great to me, but to you guys, it sounds all dull. You know, it's an interesting thing. They weren't just stringing you along, hey! Very clever. Yeah, no, it was really good. So I'll take my electric guitar in next week to get it fixed as well. And they're only 10 minutes from my house. It used to be that I had to travel like 40, 50-minute drive just to get my guitars fixed. And then like you drop them off and you come back the next day for them. So it's this whole ordeal. And now it's just 10 minutes down the road, bish bash bosh. Pick up a couple of pan of chocolat on the way home, treat myself, you know? You got to treat yourself sometimes. I know sometimes a normal croissant doesn't do it. I need a bit of chocolate in it. Thank you again so much, Crisley, for requesting Soul Under the Sun, according to Crisley. Alright, Chris wants Crowds Won't Sing It. Let's get this one going. Why hello, people of the world. Why hello, Too Distorted. Too Distorted, on the Worm stream the other day, did you see I mistyped your name? You see, your worm was named Too Disc Totted. It's like Too Disc Totted or something. It's like ridiculous. It's too distorted out in this world. It's too distorted out in this world. That's what. I did. You know what? Too Distorted. I did. When I did my review of the themes, I did do your other theme as well. Was it? It's like, he's got those high pop production values, and you know it's true. He's a superstar producer, it's too distorted. It's just a shame he's indifferent to the Matrix Reloaded. Why you know like Matrix Reloaded? Too distorted. It's something like that, right? Seriously, Reloaded's the best, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Reloaded's the best. I remember the produced one. There you go. It's something like that, isn't it? I'm not sure those were ever the lyrics to it. It's called, in my document, Too Distorted, it's called The Redistorting. This jingle started out as a cool additional personalization of the stream for viewers, and now it's a testament to your musical memory. Yeah, well, I did at one point like record them all and got little videos for them, and now I need to transfer those videos to my new Google Doc thing, so that if there's any I forget, or once every month or 2 months, I can do a review and just remind myself of them all. I do have like a viewer jingle theme tune medley option in the song list now, so people can request to have jingles, that because there's some viewer themes that I rarely play because they only pop on once every few months or whatever. So it's nice to remind myself of those themes and play them. Or people who never chat, but they just watch the VODs, and I know they watch the VODs, so it's like, okay, let's hit this up for my lurkers, Just remind them of their themes. There we go, that'll do. Alright. Superstar producer, Too Distorted is. Superstar producer. Toby approved. Start the stream with, hello VOD watchers. They exist. They're real. G sus? No, F sharp sus. No worries, enjoy your sleep, Skodley. Don't be surprised when you get a phone call about you being my reference one day. Yes, that great producer. Just giving out my phone number. Don't you dox me on Twitch. University is starting in like a week, so got everything in order now. Oh, lush, yeah. You can hit the ground running at the beginning of your uni trip. That'd be amazing. I remember starting out at uni. It was so good. I passed my driving test the day before I went to uni. That was really sick. So I was like, right, driving test done. I'm off to university. And I was really lucky. I got a really good group of flatmates. So fingers crossed. I mean, I don't know if you are, if you're going to be living in some kind of accommodation with other people, but hopefully, I mean, I've made friends for life from that, so I hope you do get them too. And if they're a bunch of annoying people, hey, at least you get to really focus on your studies, because you can just ignore them, right? You're not distracted by having you live like 5 minutes away. Perfect, because then you save all the money, because it is not. In my day, I'm older than I look. In my day, it was very. It made economic sense. These days, you really have to question whether you go to uni because it's so gosh darn expensive. What if they're annoying because they blast Ed Sheeran? Well, they make great noise cancelling headphones these days. if you're not a fan of the Ed Sheeran. Hello, Spidey. Right, I'll play this song. I'll give you, and then we'll do Spidey's theme. Gotta practice that up. They say you'll never make it in Hollywood without a thicker skin, and find the fire within to burn the empire. You'll never make it anywhere under the setting sun. Run, 'cause crowds won't sing it back to me. They love who I used to be, and I faded out with my faded jeans. I has been, can't remember the dream. We're on a comeback tour where no one ever asked for more, and the papers write controversy. They dug up what I said when I was 17. Now crowds won't sing it back to me. They love who I used to be. You love who I used to be. I can't give you who I used to be. They say you'll never make it in Hollywood without a thicker skin, and find the fire within to burn the empire. You'll never make it anywhere under the setting sun. Ryan. Crowds won't sing it back to me. They love who I used to be, and I faded out with my faded jeans. I has been, you can't remember the dream. We're on our comeback tour when no one ever asked for more, and the papers write controversy. They dug up what I said when I was 17. Now crowds won't sing it back to me. They love who I used to be. You love who I used to be. I can't give you who I used to be. I don't even remember who I used to be. They call me Deacon Blues, you see. They say you'll never make it in Hollywood without a thicker skin. Should I even begin? I remembered it pretty well. Poke your eyes out, radio. You should all go follow his modular synth stream. This doesn't quite fit to the melody, to the song, oh no. Poke your eyes out, radio. Radio. 'Cause crowds won't sing it back to me. They love who I used to be. It is lyric rest lyric time. Shout outs to Poke Your Eyes Out Radio. Get your follows in, people. Thank you for the claps meme, Chris. Grizzly Bear on air. Not Ed Sheeran, no. So funny. I remember especially, look, I like wearing a red hoodie, but the unfortunate thing about wearing the red hoodie, I say unfortunate, but you do suddenly get like, oh, you look like Ed Sheeran, just I'm wearing a red hoodie. Very generous with your shouts. That's why we do things, because I know you're coming more from the gaming and art side of Twitch, Poke Your Eyes Out Radio. But over here in the music side of Twitch, we're like super like, someone comes in, you shout them out straight away, we big up everybody, we raise everybody up. It's good times, because everybody's streams are so fantastic. We've got to spread the love. Okay, so that was Crowds Won't Sing It. I've got to do Spidey's theme. Spidey, what's the number? What number of films are we up to, Spidey? Because then I know how to pitch your theme. Are we up to a number which creates a good number of 16? Is 16 a good enough syllables for this? The exciting top is better than red hoodie. Kitty's knows it. Are we really going to have another fashion talk again? Talk about how I only shop at Next. What's your favourite clothing stores, Poke Your Eyes Out Radio? I buy everything from Next, so I don't have to shop. I don't understand shopping. I don't understand fashion. I have 0 cents. I just buy what is ever in Next. If it's in Next, I'm buying it. I think 3 syllables is the sweet spot. I can somehow stretch 16 to 3 syllables. 16. Where is your theme? Where is your theme? Spidey, there you are. Spidey's here now. Is that the wrong key? It's capo 5, is it? Spidey's here now. Straight from the movies. 2,500, now 16. Spidey's here now, fresh straight from Manders. Watch his career with great interest. Well, first we try and then we trust. 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 Spidey's here now, straight from the movie. Me, clothes. I get clothes thrift stores, nice. Or anything with Spider-Man on. See, you will shill for the man if it's the Spider-Man. Spidey thought, right? Spidey in the chat. Spidey thought when I was doing his theme, like, oh, you're just going to make it about Spider-Man, aren't you? Or Spidey, Spidey and Friends or whatever. And I didn't mention Spider-Man once in Spidey's theme. But then I play your theme, Spidey, and Poke Your Eyes Out fills in the Spider-Man for me. So thank you. Still got him. Still got you with the Spider-Man thing. I just outsourced who I would use to punish you with it. I don't know why I'm punishing Spidey. There we go. Anything is Spider. Sell out to the man, as long as it's the Spider-Man. Peter Parker. See, I never got the superheroes thing, Poke Your Eyes Out Radio. But, I do have a platypus that is Neo from The Matrix. So, not into superheroes, but I like me some Neo. Okay, Bonnie Knight over on the YouTubes. Do you know Oasis? Yes, I know them personally. I don't know them personally. I'll tell you what I'll do for you, Bonnie Knight, because I only play original songs. But what I'll do for you, I have a song of mine that if you're an Oasis fan, I think you'll like this one. Let me put it in a list for you. So this is called Sunset Superstar. Ooh. Yeah, I like X-Men, but then that's the thing, as we were talking about earlier, Chris. X-Men, those first 2 X-Men movies were written by David Hayter, the voice of Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid. So it makes sense that I like. When I discovered that, I was like, that's why I'm quite fond of those first 2 X-Men movies. It's written by David Hayter, like it suddenly all makes sense, it all slots into place. So Bonnie, this is Sunset Superstar for you. I need to tick off Crowds Won't Sing It, we did play it. Hopefully this gives you enough of an Oasis vibe to satisfy that itch. If I can find the words, Sunset Superstar. Wow, I have a lot of songs beginning with S. We live our lives in imagination. We see all we could be and live with indecision instead. Hey, I wanna be just like you, superstar. Every morning when I wake up, I'm feeling further in the sunset. The wrong side of the bed, it's like another life, not meant for yet. Talk about the things unsaid. Do. I try my best, I got no regrets. I'm gonna drive again, head out west. Look out world, you see nothing yet of the golden soul at the sunset. Sunset superstar burns brighter than a supernova. I hold my hands to my eyes so they don't get burned by you. And hey, I wanna be just like you, superstar. Every morning when I wake up, I'm feeling further in the sunset. The wrong side of the bed, it's like another life, not meant for yet. I see my friends, they still talk about who they could have been, could have been. I try my best, I got no regrets. I'm gonna drive again, head out west. Look out world, you see nothing yet of the golden soul at the sunset. So this is the breakdown bit where I just have a chat with you guys in the middle of the song. I hope you're enjoying this, Bonnie, over on YouTube. Playing the Spider-Man game, there's this thing that happens when Miles swings on his web. Some sick beats start playing. And you decided then that I would now breathe another day and not be more musical. Yeah, okay, yeah. 2 years later, I never failed to learn something every... Oh, yeah! Keep every day more musical. Alright, here we go. I'm actually going to start the song again now. Here we go. Drive up into the sunset with me. You and I will make up the rules. We live our lives in imagination. For tonight, we're sunset superstars. For tonight, I'm a sunset superstar. For tonight, you're a sunset superstar. For tonight, we're sunset superstars. Let's do it again. For tonight, I'm a sunset superstar. For tonight, you're a sunset superstar. For tonight, we're sunset superstars. Burning bright, burning out. And hey, I wanna be just like you, superstar. That is an amazing song, thanks. Yes, Bonnie. It's the thing. People ask for the covers. The covers, and I'm like, ooh, like I adore Oasis, but I don't play covers, so I'm like, gotta hit you with something that you all enjoy. That is a tune. Thank you, Chrisley. I've just got to figure out when someone inevitably comes in requesting the Beastie Boys, what do I play then? Oh boy, it's a mirage, telling you all it's a mirage. You know, I've got to figure out what I do when someone comes in asking for the Beastie Boys. But until then, we're good. Good evening, O2 Arena. Make some noise. Yeah, when I'm in that breakdown, right? Good evening, O2. But I want to call it the Millennium Dome. This is the thing. But of course, if you say the Millennium Dome these days, people are like, oh, do you mean the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff? And I'm like, no, I don't mean the Millennium Stadium. I mean the Millennium Dome. Oh, do you mean the O2? I'm like, yes, I guess it is called the O2 now, but... Is this a bear off? Do I have any bears? That looks more like a raccoon, doesn't it? No, it is a bear. Okay, from a distance, kitties, can you understand how that looks like a raccoon from a distance? Like, if you come back from it, imagine you're me. Do I have any bears? I don't think I really have any bears at the moment in the emotes. No, Toby, once again. Noby, Toby, once again you cannot. Do I have any bears? No, but I have the guy from Toast of London. There you go. Hey, the Lake. Do I know you, Lake? You're an awesome songwriter. Thank you, Bonnie. Appreciate you. Are you saying raccoon? Yeah, how do you pronounce it? Raccoon. It's raccoon. But I say rant, as in aunt, rather than rant, as in ant. So my pronunciation's not to be trusted on anything. Sour skin for Chris Swan. Let's do it. This will be fun. He's saying raccoon. How do you pronounce it? So raccoon. Raccoon. Is it like the Queen's English? I'm your neighbour. Well, please do not dox me, the Lake, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you, neighbour. I appreciate you and your proximity. Just please don't dox any of my personal information. You've got me guessing now, the Lake. You've got me guessing and concerned. Right, sour skin. Just warming it up, making sure I know it all. Okay. 2 years later, I never failed to learn something every day. What did you learn today, Poke Your Eyes Out Radio? What was today's learnings? Not to put you on the spot, but we need your knowledge. Is that what it is? So it's E, G major 7, C major 7, F major 7, E, E7, sharp 9. Okay. Put him back in. I think I've got it all loaded. Quick tune up and we'll do some sour skin. I'm very hyped to play this one. Wow, the tuner says I'm in tune, wherever I am. Your sour skin, it breaks on my lips again. You're such a mess, I'm coming to fix you in. But you don't see what I see. Love, feel, peel, sour skin so fine. Your sour skin, it breaks on my lips again. You settle in, I can't bring myself to call it time. They don't see what we see. Love, hate, your sour skin so fine. Feel, peel, sour skin so fine. What can I do? Living in the hope of a better you. Love, hate, wait, sour skin so fine. Feel, peel, sour skin so fine. Sour skin, it breaks on my lips again. Juggle Boy. How you doing, Juggle Boy? Question, do you have an organ? Yeah, I have 2 kidneys, a liver. What I lack is a human heart. I'm like the Tin Man. I need to find myself. What I need is to get the heart of a lion so I can gain its courage. Now I have a keyboard that I got when I was 13, and it's still the one when I do my piano video game music streams. It's still the one I use. So if I needed an organ, I would do like MIDI through that. Or there are organ sounds on there, but they're a bit naff, the organ sounds on there. So I'd use MIDI. Or eventually, if I'm going to put organ on a thing, then I would, Eternal Madness, aka Hyper, not pronounced the other way, okay? We're not going to invoke kitties. Hyper, Eternal Madness. How's things in the land down under? Are you still in the land down under? You still? That's why I'm so dense. That is a lot of brains to fit into one cranium. Unless, well, you think you've got your left hemisphere, your right hemisphere, you've got your stomach, and everybody knows what the fourth brain is. Toby bringing young Gary Barlow vibes with the keyboard he got when he was 13. No, because I pay my taxes, okay? Listen. HMRC. I don't have Gary Barlow vibes. I pay my taxes, all right? And I know I laugh like Jimmy Carr, but unlike Jimmy Carr, I also pay my taxes, okay? It's a serious time, all right? I know. Ken Dodd. I know I have the comedy skills of a young Ken Dodd. All right, bring your lunchbox. It's Ken Dodd. But I also don't dodge taxes like him. Okay. I know there's a difference between dodging tax and evading tax and yada, yada, yada. I'm just doing a bit, all right? Don't overanalyze it. MIDI guitar one day. Ooh, that would be fun. MIDI guitar, but you still haven't told me if you're in Australia. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. You don't have to tell me. If you're like, I don't want to reveal that information. Why do people have necks? It is, and my neck can sometimes be a little, in Attack of the Clones, the Caminos, where they have the really long necks. It's like the 4 million units now and another 20 million units on the way. You're back home, Ray. Only out there for a week. Wow, cool. I'm glad I was. I hated it. Yeah. Ginger and hate spiders. Yeah. Well, I love spiders, but you know, I'm up and once they get above about 2-3 inches, then I'm with you 100% of the way. Right. Then I'm with you. I'm not ginger, but I am incredibly pasty. This is like vampiric. So I can imagine me... I would be slapping on the factor 50 constantly. Right? Because I'm basically... I'm like... The sun. You know? I want shade and factor 50. Pitma! I'm very good, Pitma. You deserve all the shout-outs in the world, Pitma. Have you guys followed Pitma yet? Guys, followed Pitma. Talking of, we just had Bonnie on YouTube, Pitma, wanting me to play Oasis, so I did one of my songs that sounds Oasis-esque, and I thought of you, and now you appear. I have told you. You have you? Oh, you have you? You have? I have told me what? That you hate spiders? Or that you could now you're back in Blighty, Eternal Madness. You can get your 25 pence rip off more expensive than a Freddo Aldi soup again. So there you go. Count your small blessings. That's amazing, that's that, on it. Hopefully I'll get to another one of your streams soon, Pitma, but you do stream very late at night. So you can't deny me trying to sleep. But I will have more sleep. My sleep is terrible at the moment, so I will have more sleepless nights where I can actually watch you. But you have a lot of shady friends. No, they're all sun worshippers, and I'm the only one in the shade. But that's good, because they can all, if there's one shady spot, they can all be there and I can get the shade, so it's all good. Day I was leaving. Big old huntsman spider outside the door. Yeah, huh? You did tell me that. Yes, you did. Might as well call it a big old Hunt's ginger man. there's something in there. Exactly the same. Shade and factor 900. Yeah. That'll do for me. I'll probably still burn, mate. You like the after dark hours and the goated emotes. Sorry if anyone's stuck in ad break hell. Please don't get plastic surgery either. What are we talking about, Spidey? Oh, like has Gary Barlow had plastic surgery? I just always think these celebrities. I just always think they cake on makeup before you see them on TV. But he's actually had plastic surgery, is he? Fair enough. Well, actually, I have had plastic surgery, but that's a story for another stream. What I haven't had is cosmetic surgery, but I have had plastic surgery. There is a difference, folks. There is a difference between plastic surgery and cosmetic surgery. It was a necessary... You think Jimmy Carr? Yeah. For sure. Just because I laugh like Jimmy Carr. Something tickles me in a certain way, I'll do the full... Aldi. The Aldi near me is closing down. No, rest in peace. Turning into a Primani. Weird flex, I know. Can you imagine that? Your Aldi turns into a Primani. It's like Pokemon evolution. If that's the middle stage, what's the final stage? Aldi evolves into Primark, evolves into what? I can't think of what it would be the third stage. I need you guys to help me out. Are you okay with your friends using light mode Google? Joggle Boy, on almost everything I use light mode myself. So I don't know if you're still going to be my friend anymore, if you're gonna just leave me because of that, but I use light mode. Plastic surgery can fix things too. Yeah, exactly. Plastic surgery, but cosmetic surgery, no. But plastic surgery. The difference. Right. We've done sour skin. We've got to do serenity for kitties. And then we're gonna do Serenity for kitties, and then we're gonna do Puzzlewood for Grizzly Bear. And the Puzzlewood is the big sing-along one, folks. So stick around for the sing-along, because I need your help. I need some forced audience participation. Don't use that as an acronym. It's rude. But we're gonna do some forced audience participation. Yes, use light mode on everything. The only exception being YouTube app on my phone. Yeah, my only exception, ironically, is when I'm streaming OBS chat. So you guys are in dark mode at the moment on OBS chat, but that's the only place I use dark mode. Everything else is light mode. Oh, I need plastic surgery. I want cyborg surgery. That would be cool. Final stage is probably McDonald's. So everything trends to McDonald's, right? It's the convergence. Let's see if I can remember Serenity. I'm going to warm this up so I can remember it. We're getting there. Nice. And then the other section is like so it's G minor, D minor, C, B flat with a sharp 11. I think I've done. I'm like Neo in the Matrix, downloading the. Now I know Kung Fu. I know Serenity. Today is gonna be the day they're gonna throw it back to you. Oh, really, Eternal Madness? I think it should have happened by now, somehow. You know what you have to do. I did Juggle Boy. I did try Fortnite once. I tried download. I went, look, it's a first-person shooter. I'm gonna give it a go. I downloaded it once. I played one game of Fortnite. I tried one game. This is going back like 4 or 5 years now at this point. I tried one game. And as soon as I realized that when you shoot someone, it's like rolling a dice on damage and whether it hits. There's like a dice roll. It has this kind of RPG element. I was out. I was just like... But I appreciate the kind of the tech skill of like doing this whole like building construction thing around you as you're shooting. It's a nice gimmick. I like the gimmick, but it's not my cup of tea. First person shooters for me, it's Unreal Tournament 99. Yeah, I'm an old man. And Wolfenstein Enemy Territory, which was like a you can get both of them are free these days. You can get both of those for free. Unreal Tournament 99 and Wolfenstein Enemy Territory. You can play for free right now, and the two best first person shooters of all time. So get on it, folks. All right, for kitties, Serenity. Let's do it. The wind and waves, the fields and caves, you adventure through all your fears and doubts. Don't be scared, I will stay with you. Serenity, the harbor breeze, there's always more. The next horizon is awaiting you. Don't be scared, my love, dream on, I will stay with you, dear. Serenity, the harbor breeze, oh fields and caves you adventure through. All your fears and doubts, don't be scared, I will stay with you. Serenity, the harbor breeze on. There's always more. The next horizon is awaiting you. Don't be scared, my love. Dream on. I will stay with you, dear. Serenity, the harbor breeze. Oh, fall in serenity. Fall in serenity. I tell you what, Hyper, I have played a little bit of Quake, but the thing with that is Wolfenstein Enemy Territory, which is my favourite first-person shooter of all time, is built on the Quake engine. Right? It's built on the Quake engine. So you know how you can do all your strafe jumping, bunny hopping shenanigans in Quake? You can also do that in Wolfenstein Enemy Territory because it's built off the same engine. So I feel the kindred spirit. When I play it, I can feel how the movement is very similar. So I do get the Quake thing. We're going off the rails on the Toby train. Choo-choo. I choose you, and there's a picture of a train. Sicky Ricky. Get your follows in for Sicky Ricky people. Can I have a shout out for Sicky Ricky, please? Sicky Ricky, do you mind shouting yourself out? Sicky Ricky was streaming some Mario 64 speedruns yesterday. It was darn good stuff. His 16 stars, sum of best, is like a 15-minute 07. His sum of best is goated, right? If Sicky Ricky gets some good runs going, his 16-star time is going to get super low. It'll be sick. Almost as sick as Sicky Ricky. And like, yeah. His first split goal is amazing. And that's no LBLJ as well. Imagine if sum of best is wrong. Oh, really? Because the gold is impossible. Oh, no. I was going to be like, because that's like a 1507 summer best Sicky Ricky, but it's like, that's a no LBLJ 1507. So I'm like, damn, Sicky Ricky, no LBLJ 1507 time. Like, Green Luigi, step aside. There's a new sheriff in town. Alright, this is, if you've never heard Sicky Ricky's theme tune before, Sicky Ricky is the banana boy. So I wear a banana on my head for this. It's Bananagrams, hashtag not sponsored. But it is a good game. Sicky Ricky, have you ever actually played Bananagrams? Where's your theme tune? I cannot find any of these theme tunes in this thing, because I put them in like logical order rather than alphabetical. My song's in alphabetical order, but the themes are now in... Maybe I will in April. I will bring this, Sicky Ricky. I will bring this, and we will do it. We just got to make sure we don't lose any of the pieces. There's a lot of pieces. Was it Capo 3? This is Sicky Ricky's theme. If you want your own theme tune in the stream, Pitmer and Co. If you look in the bottom left of your chat, there's platypus points. For 15,000 platypus points, I will write you your own theme tune. This is Sicky Ricky's. We can provide lyrics, especially if your name is Chris Swan. Sicky Ricky. 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 Banana boy flying home. Sicky Ricky. Sicky Ricky. Banana boy, you don't have to be on your own. Sicky Ricky. Sicky Ricky. Everybody spam your banana emotes. Sicky Ricky. Sicky Ricky. Bananas in pajamas. And all the songs that he wrote. Ruffled. Sicky Ricky. Sicky Ricky. Ruffled Raiders. Ruffled Raiders. Ruffled Raiders. Ruffled Raiders. We did it. Ruffled bricks with the raid. The Legend of Zelda would be a lot shorter if the princess had a shotgun, you know? And there's 2 shots as well, right? She could take out Ganondorf and like still have, it would still be her turn. In Ruffled Brick, to give you guys context, when Ruffled Bricks speedruns Worms Armageddon, there is a worm called Zelda. And when the worm called Zelda, when it's her turn, she often helps everybody out. She'll knock herself out or whatever. It's very useful. I'm saving all my points for a cover song. You'll be saving for a long time, Hyper. You'll be saving for a long time. Punk Rock Sock. Welcome in. Rosebuster, I recognise your name. And Sicky Ruffled, the no-head. How were the runs today, Ruffled? For those of you who don't know, coming in from Ruffled Bricks, everyone, by the way, all my followers, please follow Ruffled Bricks if you're not already. And you've got the Toxic Shame Squadron, which is Ruffled Bricks' DJ streams you've got to get into. He's always posting them in my Discord. So get in my Discord and get following on there. And then also shout out Ruffled Bricks. Been around a few times, but yeah, I know you. I knew you, Rosebuster. I knew you. On Saturday, gang, I will be doing my 3rd week in a row of Worms 2 speedrun stream this Saturday. So this is going to be my 3rd week in a row. First week, quite rough. Second week, we got better, right? So we had a 2-hour time on the first week. And the second week, I did a 1 hour 46. And I also got, in that first week, I also got a new quit game world record by like 16 seconds, which is so good. 3rd week, PB, 4th week world record. That's the plan, Sicky Ricky. That's the plan. But then what would I do for content? This is the thing. If I get world record, what will I do for content? I'll lose all my content. But yeah, big worm streams coming on Saturday. So for all the Ruffled Bricks stands, I'll be doing some Worms too. Sicky Ricky really wants me to do Mario 64. We'll see one day. But for now, it'll be the Worms 2 streams on Saturday evenings. Ruffled, have you been hitting up any of those comedy gigs? I know you had a few lined up the last couple of weeks. Do let us know how your comedy gigs have been going. And yeah, please get your follows in for Ruffled Bricks, people. I so appreciate the raid. You've done that on purpose to get Toby to play some heavy metal. That'd be the dream. What would it be? I heard a shot. I think I heard a shot. Leicester Comedy Festival on the 8th. Lush. That'd be awesome. It's really cool to see you doing the circuit, but like being able to balance both, being able to do the Twitch thing and that. Made a heavy metal effects rack for your ukulele. That's pretty dope. That is the meeting of worlds, right? But the ukulele is great for just getting those skills up, getting your fingers used to fretting things. And it'll feel like you've got so much space when you go up to the guitar, you know? Right, what am I going to play for Ruffled Raiders? Oh, we had Puzzlewood for Crisley. This is the least... Are you guys ready for the least metal song I've got? This is like my most normie pop song. It's got forced audience participation with a sing-along. And it's got me hitting my tambourine with my foot. This is my most normie, not appropriate for Chicago to Ruffle. Ruffle's heard plenty of Chicago. We'll do Puzzlewood anyway. We'll test them. See if they can survive the most pop song I've got. You are a Chicagoan. Have you heard me play Chicago yet? Poke your eyes out. Are you actually from Chicago? That's pretty sick. I'll have to play you Chicago and get your thoughts. We'll do that after. We'll do Puzzlewood first, then we'll do Chicago. And we'll get your thoughts on it. You are? Oh, sick. Okay, I have a song, and I'll play it, and I'll see if you stan it or not, or if you're like Toby. Stop using my city's name, because I have never visited Chicago, but I do have a song called Chicago. So let's see. That make you the Chicagoat? I reckon Poke Your Eyes Out Radio definitely is. Right, Puzzlewood. This is as pop as it gets, folks. I do apologise. But I have to do it. The songs are in order. I've got to teach you parts, so you've got to sing along. Forced audience participation. Don't spell that as an acronym, okay? Don't spell out forced audience participation as an acronym. It's not appropriate. You know who you are. You know who you are. It's not appropriate. Okay, so this is Puzzlewood. It goes, whoa. If I can do it. Whoa. That's your part you've got to sing, folks. Whoa. Whoa. I'll let you know when you come in, okay? Whoa. Got it? I'll let you know when you come in. The pop song, oh no, I'll burn. I'm melting. Getting the holy water on you. I'm sorry, Piper. We can see you through. I drove to Puzzlewood with my closest friend. We tried to fit the pieces back together, and then I couldn't find the corner piece. I leave this picture incomplete. What if I finish what I started? Throw it in the lake. Start again with lessons learned. Progress has been made. Maybe I'm content to fade out of Puzzlewood. The trees past Judgment Ford showed up late. The old dirt path forms the path least traveled leads to a forest clearing I swear I've been to in my childhood. And out of nowhere my confidant broke down. She told me everything what a father did. And she knows her relationship is one of convenience. And as I held her, I saw through the trees. Lake we hope we find, a ripple in the breeze. It's time to free our hearts off the weight of Puzzlewood. You guys know what to do. You ready? Here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just the people from Chicago. Whoa, and everybody. Progress has been made. It's time to free our hearts off the weight of Puzzlewood. One more time. You sound beautiful. I've never seen anybody type as in tune as you guys. You're typing so in tune. Whoa, whoa. Wow, you type in tune. It's like your auto tune in here. It's like your love. You know, you sound so auto tuned. Zombie Monkey Martin. Thank you for singing along, Jerry. Poke Your Eyes Out Radio. Grizzly Bear on air. Thank you for the request as well. It's almost like I copy-pasted the heck out of it. I've got to get a part with more lyrics next time. We'll graduate you up, Rosebuster. We'll graduate you up. Right, speaking of, let me get the electric guitar on, and we can do some Chicago for our very own Chicagoan Poke Your Eyes Out Radio, and see if I get the Chicago seal of approval, or if the city of Chicago denies my request to use the name of their city in the song. That is you. What if Poke Your Eyes Out Radio says no? What if that's it? What if we don't get permission to use Chicago as the title of this song? That's my career over. This is going to be like the first track on the first album, so no pressure. Ooh, a bit crackly. Hydrate, folks, hydrate. This chat don't like my harmony. Your message failed to send. You think you were spam, Zombie Monkey Martin? You didn't try and post a link, which is good, because you'd be auto-banned. Well, it times you out for like 30 seconds. Death metal scream. Whoa! Whoa! I got you, Hyper. We can do the death metal version. We can do the download festival version, Hyper. It'd be great. I used to be in a band with someone called Tony. Hyper. And it would be hilarious because everyone would get us confused all the time. Tony and Toby. It's constant. Even Poke Your Eyes Out Radio called me Tony for a bit. I cannot condone saying no to a creative enterprise. You'll have a yes from me, but I'll let you know if I like it. So, okay, you're saying yes regardless. You'll let me know if you like it, but if you don't like it, I'll get eerie silence. Okay, I'm not nervous at all. I did say electric. Oh, okay. You totally did call me Tony. Oh dear. One more time, people, if you're not following Ruffled Bricks already, get on it. If you're not following Toxic Shame Squadron, which is Ruffled Bricks' DJ channel, get on that. He also does, it used to be called the RB Sides, but it's now called Remix Review Guy on YouTube. And that's really sick. I need to make the Ruffled Bricks command, which has all three of those things in there, but for now, if you follow Ruffled Bricks there, then you'll be able to follow all the links to get all the Ruffled Bricks stuff. I strongly recommend it. Especially figure out why I like it, and if needed, why I don't, and I'll explain myself. Okay, here we go. I'm sweating. You know, was the Key and Peele thing where he's sweating profusely. That's me right now. I should really take off this hoodie, but we're going to go for it with hoodie on. I haven't changed the song title in the thing. What an anticlimactic thing to that intro. Here we go. Here's Chicago for Crisley and for Poke Your Eyes Out. The Chicagoan, the Chicagoat. The setting sun, we're on the run. Step on the gas, escape the past. You can't pretend like you're unexcited. You can't pretend like you don't like it. Now you found your unaccepted love. Unaccepted love? Unexpected love. You could falter upon the altar. I did. You could swear like you shouldn't order. Now you found your unexpected love. Chicago. Alright, let's try and get the rest of it without messing up the lyrics. Here we go. This is our way, no choice to make. No break for air, life isn't fair. Yeah. You can't pretend like you're unexcited. You can't pretend like you don't like it, no. Now you found your unexpected love. You can falter upon the altar. You can swear like you shouldn't order. Now you found your unexpected love. Chicago. Oceans wide between us, baby. You know I can deny you someday. Oceans wide between us, baby. You know I can deny you someday. Oceans wide between us, baby. You know I can deny you someday. Oceans wide between us, baby. You know I can deny. Now you found your unexpected love. Chicago. Now you found your unexpected love. Poke your eyes out, radio. There you go. Bend it like Beckham. Well, I'm going to take my hoodie off and we'll do a little solo encore. Love the rhythm. I feel like you paired the drawn-out singing with the message very well. Love the chorus. Fire solo. Thank you. We're getting there. We're getting there. We have... Now, will you... Right, poke your eyes out, radio. You approve of the song, the Chicago and the Chicagoat. Cool. You approve of the song, but do you approve of the fact that my platypus speaks with a Chicago accent? And specifically the really cliched one that's like, she, just a little business, she. Just a little business. The windy shitty. Chicago. The windy shitty. Do let me know what you think of that. Because my platypus does speak. She, just a little business. Solo reprise. Yeah, I really need to. So, I got my acoustic guitar. I sent it to the vets, and I got it back yesterday, and it's now playing beautifully and holding its tuning. This is a little rough on the tuning. Oh, you can hear that's a bit out of tune. As soon as I start soloing a bit of distortion. we'll lose that sense. It's okay. Rosebuster, if you follow Poke Your Eyes Out Radio, you'll find out what a Chicagoan accent really sounds like. I think that is perfect. I think no man has the right to say how another man's platypus should sound like. There is room for platypi of all kinds, even spies. See, this little business, see? For Chicago, the windy shitty. Because you got Chicago and platypi, and yeah, you get the idea. Frieden and Friends. Let's get a big shout out for Frieden and Friends. Friedan and Friends. I always say it wrong. Friedan and Friends. Amazing streams. Seriously, gang. Friedane. Oh, I always pronounce it wrong. See, I do correct myself. Friedane and Friends. That was a pitch perfect Chicago accent. You know that's lies. You're just encouraging me. I mean, I'm lapping it up. I love the encouragement, but Jesus. Whatever. How did I mess that up so bad? There it is. Yada, yada, yada. I must away to perform dinner-like activities, including but not limited to dishes. Yeah, I keep forgetting Poke Your Eyes Out Radio. I had, because you're from Chicago, right? But I had it in my mind that you were from the UK because of the timings you were doing on your stream the other day. But you're Chicagoan. Has there been a bass stream yet? I get this question more than you'd think, Too Distorted. I plugged it in once and had a play on stream. But I need to do some prep. Because we hit 1,000 followers, very grateful, by the way, thank you, everybody. I do owe you guys a drum stream. That will have to be a daytime thing, because obviously I can't play now. I can't play drums now. So, Too Distorted, I think you'd be even more interested in the drum stream to see me drumming. So I need to fix that up and maybe record some loops and backing stuff so I can actually have something to drum to. That would be cool. Got to figure that out. Congrats on the 1K. That's 10 hundo. It is. It's big numbers, right? Think I've done that with no covers, only playing originals. We got up to 1K. You're an insane guitarist. It's not even wasted, but of the catalogue of music you've produced and how much knowledge you have on the guitar, it's just nice to see from a different genre. Thank you. I so appreciate that, Hyper. I really do. You know what, Hyper? What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to screenshot that for myself. That message, because of course I'll lose it because it was on the YouTube thing. So I've screenshot that message. Thank you again, Hyper. I so appreciate it. One of my students the other day taught me that apparently the Gen Z for that is gassing someone up. So apparently Hyper's just gassed me up. Because that's like to encourage someone. Maybe gas has a slight intention of, I don't know. But I've been gassed up and I'm enjoying it, apparently. Is there no way to put YouTube chat into Twitch and vice versa? Yeah, I haven't done it yet, Too Distorted. I do need to figure out me when I'm gassed up. What's that emote? Oh, I see you. You've gone. That's when you're gaseous, right? Zombie Monkey Mind. That's a very different one. Time of the year gets sick. Yeah, I can feel my throat and everything. I'm a bit bunged up as well, but I'm powering through. Oh, Climbing Guy. Right, let's do Climbing Guy's theme. Congratulations, well deserved. Thank you, Pitma. Sorry, if I'm missing, I know I'm like jumping around a lot. If I'm missing stuff, please feel free to just repost your messages, right? Because you're not spamming. You can just repost them so I can see them. You're all cool. I trust you all. Fails and luck with the pancake invasion. How you doing? I love your emotes. Right, I remember for the longest time, Fails and luck, I got your emotes confused. Right. The pancake invasion. But now I know. There it is, see? Because I didn't get... I need to zoom in, right? Because from a distance, the edges of those Scotch pancakes looked to me like talons. I thought it was some like kind of bug creature. But I need to just zoom in. That's not on the emote design. The emote design's fantastic. That's on my eyesight. Me needing to zoom in. It's been a minute. How you been? I've been very good. We hit over 1,000 followers. We're having great fun. I'm just about to play Climbing Guy's theme. Get your follows in, people. Fails and luck. Promise they aren't bugs. I know. The Scotch pancakes. I do get it. I'm not completely dense, but I am a little bit dense. You know what I'm saying? And Joelle in the building as well. If I quickly just show you guys, Joelle's made us a new Pictionary leaderboard thing. Look at this. Joelle made this for us. This is sick. So when we do our Pictionary games, we have a proper little leaderboard to track everything with, and it's great. We're all just a little bit dense. Yeah. Whoa, it is cool, isn't it? Joelle, everybody. So get your follows in for Joelle as well. If you're following Fails and Luck, get your follows in for Joelle. Great piano streams. And Joelle's like end of year wrap up streams are so good as well. Ridiculous amounts of effort go into those. It's incredible. Viewer theme tunes. And I want the brand spanking new Climbing Guy. There once was a man named the Climbing Guy who longed for the country life. He mods for Ashley Abbott. After Hazel he co-pies. He redeems some Pictionary and donates for some socks. The Climbing Guy. The Climbing Guy rocks. There once was a man named the Climbing Guy who longed for the country life. If you want to see the socks that Climbing Guy actually donated for, Here they are. It's got platypi on them. They're actual socks. It's not just strange words to the songs. There are platypi socks right here. They do exist. They're very comfy, actually. I'm not going to lie to you. They are comfy. So, if I ever do merch, like really Toby platypus socks, well, you know, that's all thanks to climbing. Look, climbing guy's there. Climbing guy's right there. Superstar Twitch mod. Superstar Twitch mods. Here we go. Ding, 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 ding. I saw Chemical Brothers live, you know. Surprised they still look clean and ironed. Yeah, I keep them fresh. Jerry'd buy them. They're a great stocking filler. Christmas, get your platypus socks in. Gassing. Now I've been playing guitar for 15 years. Yeah, but I don't. You got to remember, Hyper. I don't really know what the term gassing means. I'm just trying to be hip with the Gen Zers. You know, I'm trying to be cool. I've only been in one genre, mainly metal. Yeah. Your songs to me is like a guilty pleasure. It's nice. Yay! I'm glad it can kind of. I have enough in there in the songs that it can kind of connect across the genres with you. You know. What's the closest I have to... I have a song called Go that's a little bit heavy because it's just power chords. So you might be into that. Let me add Go to the song list for you, Hyper. SR Go. And we'll do Go in a bit. Hello there, hello there, hello. Delta K7, everybody. Hello there, hello there, hello there, hello. Oh, we did Chicago. Oh, that feeling for Too Distorted. Now, Too Distorted, Hyper there over on YouTube, knows me because they heard that feeling on SoundCloud like 6 or 7 years ago, covered it in his heavy metal band, and now found me on Twitch. So, just fate just brought me up. And it was like, wait, I know who you are. You're that feeling guy. So, this is crazy. So now we can... gassing up to inflate one's confidence overly, probably. Okay. From the Too Distorted, the spokesperson for Gen Z in the stream, the Gen Z translator. Thank you for translating for us old fogies. Wow, that's amazing. What a journey it is. Thought Hello There was a solid start. It is a solid start. Kept You Waiting, Huh? Is also a pretty good one. Again, I'm probably missing. Then there's loads of... Yeah, my stream is always full of legend. I'm super, super lucky, Friedan. I'm super, super lucky. And you see all the Twitch celebrity names in here. And you've got people like the Climbing Guy, Zombie Monkey Mart. You've got like Twitch royalty in here. Definitely be around for the bass stream. Hyper's like not sort of sure about all this drum stream nonsense, but... Because drums is technically what I got my... I did a degree based on... That's what I did. Just the drumming. It's hip to be square, indeed. Obi-Wan drops into frame. Or takes off the hoodie. Hello there. If we go back to 1977. You'll be only speaking in Star Wars quotes because I like to suffer. It is your lot in life. Thank the maker, hey? So much ledge. It's just full. It's wall to wall ledge. It's qualified drummer, guys. I got the piece of paper. I got the degree and everything that says I can hit things with sticks. I got the piece of paper. Oh, what was the other Star Wars quote I was gonna do? Oh, charming to the last. I was gonna do the Grand Moff Tarkin thing. Right, that feeling. Keep playing songs, Toby. As much as the banter's fun, you've got to keep the ratio up. People come for the songs. What if I make it even worse, Delta, and I pronounce the P? Pterodactyl? Yeah, Jerry, I hear you loud and clear. Try to make it rewind. For all I can, I'm bleeding on the outside. I'll know
see you, that feeling I think I've lost inside, and all that I've hoped for is that feeling to bring me back alive, to come back alive. Talking ways so I can be accepted. A shadow of myself is spinning in the neon red. I see the back of her head, I get chills again. It looks like the blast didn't steal my soul. The past is not how the story ends. I'll know it when I see it, that feeling I think I've lost inside, and all that I've hoped for is that feeling to bring me back alive, to come back alive. What if that feeling never comes, never comes? What if that feeling never comes? What if that feeling never comes? I'll know it when I see you, that feeling I think I've lost inside, and all that I've hoped for is that feeling to bring me back alive, to come back alive. Fall inside, try to make it rewind.
Triceratops is iconic, I agree. Careful where you're going with that one, Jerry. watch where you're going with that one. It was Drop C, Arpeggio Heaven, and Full Metalcore, but it sounded good. Oh yeah, I'm all up. Were you hearing that original version of it on SoundCloud, Hyper? There's some very heavy guitars that I put in there as the little extra bits, you know. So I can see why you went, maybe I could do this on that. 7 years ago. Unreal, I need to find that song. Yeah, if you just go on the SoundCloud. Oh, you mean, no, I want to hear your version of it. Please do share your version of it. I'd love to hear your band's version of it. That'd be incredible. Amazing, love that. Thank you, Pitma. Thank you. So Pitma, I released that like years ago. It got played on BBC Radio 6 and stuff, so it actually got like airplay. It was sick. But we'll see round 2 of it being released as a single. We'll see if we can get it, you know, top 10, all that. How does that even go? In at number 10. It's amazing. Thank you, Free Dane. People following Free Dane? You're following Free Dane, right? Have your passion and natural feel for music. I did not start with that though, Pitma. If you heard me many years ago, no, I was bad, like real bad. So I have come a long way. It's I have taught myself to appear like I have a natural feel for music. Music didn't really come naturally to me, you know. Songwriting probably came a bit naturally to me. I'll grant you that. If you see, there's notepads down there, right? And there's like 20 notepads full lyric to lyric, end to end. So yeah, I grinded a lot of practice. I grind a lot of practice. I was just very, I don't know how when I picked up guitar and started doing it properly when I was like 13, 14, like, because I was having drum lessons, I don't know what made me sit there and go like, I'm just going to conquer this. But I really did put in the hours, so I'm very grateful to my younger self. I said it last time, you're a genius. Right, now we are gassing me up, right? This is the definition, right? Too distorted. People are gassing me up now. This is true. We need to slow down here. I know I'm following Free Dane, but everybody? Maybe. Well, they need to get their fingers out and hit that follow button. Kitties, Jerry, kitties. Gotta head off, but love the vibes as always. So you're talented. Here we go, gassing me up. Well, we can gas up the community for sure. I'm very lucky. Pitma, I'm very lucky. Thanks for the amazing tunes. No, thank you. Get your follows in for Pitma as well, people. Great late night streams. Great late night streams. And we'll play any Oasis song I desire, so. Even if you're nutty. Especially if you're nutty. Especially if you're the kind of person who thinks, yeah, she, just a little business, she, is an authentic Chicagoan accent. The reason why we did it, we wanted to take a song that was like a live lounge sort of vibe with our own feel on it. Yeah, I get you. I dig that. Because when I think of live lounge, I think of like Corinne Bailey Rae, you know. I'm a huge Corinne Bailey Rae fan. I think she's a genius. And she's played a lot of heavy metal festivals. And you think Corinne Bailey Rae, girl, put your records on. But her live band and everything is so happening. And they can hang, right, at heavy metal. She was playing all these like German heavy metal festivals and nailing it. Ich denke, dass mein Deutsch ist besser als mein Französisch ist, ja? Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. Ein bisschen. And she's nailing these heavy metal concerts. It's awesome. So Toby, about that original symphonic rock song. Oh, hang on. You gotta remind me, Joel. There's so much going on. Need to go sleep. Thanks for the soul healing, pal. I got you, kitties. I didn't play Authenticity, so I didn't make you cry. But next time I'll play Authenticity for you and make you cry, kitties. It's good to see you, kitties. Keep me updated. You know what I'm talking about. Keep me updated. Keep me updated. Right. Delta's got to go as well. Because you have great responsibilities. The great power. Yeah, there's the Spider-Man thing. The great power of not being able to do it. Yeah. We don't need to do backflips, people. We don't need to risk it. Get out the old crash mats from PE. My goodness. Guys, have a nice one. Take care. Remember, for the longest time, we didn't know a lot about the dinosaur Brachiosaurus, but we had more complete skeleton of its cousin named Giraffe Titan. Okay, many media interpretations like Jurassic Park are actually based on Giraffe Titan. Okay, otherwise you're on this council, but we do not grant you the rank of it. Thank you, Delta. That's an interesting fact there. Giraffe Titan. Okay, because they would probably all look like penguins, didn't they? Been on a symphonic rock kick recently. Okay, within Temptation Evanescence. So you need to come up with some symphonic rock songs. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of strings on my records for sure. Joel, there's going to be a lot of strings. Alright, we're going to play Go. This is specifically not strings. But for Hyper, this will wake people up. This is the closest to heavy metal I've got. It's more punk than heavy metal. And it's, you know, light punk. It's still Toby punk. You know, it's not that heavy, but we'll see. We'll see what you think. It's power chords all the way, right? Try this one at home, folks.
And I wanna know, and you wanna go. Out on the street, march to your beat. Words on the breeze, kicking the leaves, wasting away, I hide away until one day you own feet off the ground, souls lost and found, wasting away. I hide away until one day you all know my name. Ready? Go, 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 go. Ready? Go.
There we go. That's the closest to heavy metal I've got. It's more punk, really. It's more punk and grunge. I'm really glad I did add some like vibey bridge section or something to that. It just is under 2 minutes, in your face, interface, bosh, you know. No messing. Ready, go. I had that riff for years and years and just couldn't. Would always just be sat there on guitar like. And just never been able to find the words. And then finally, I got the go thing. Will do. Big salutes to kiddies. Thank you to Claps, Joelle, Jerry, Ybot 3000, Zombie Monkey Martin. I am following you, Zombie Monkey Martin. But I don't think I've ever caught one of your streams, have I? Are you streaming lately? Like, give us the lowdown, give us your schedule, and what you do on the stream. Because I need to actually see you. I've seen you so much on Twitch, but I've never seen your actual stream, so. Ads, no! I'll tell ya after. Right. Fails and Luck, sorry for making you wait so long for your song. You raided and should have a priority request, and I make you wait for ages. I'm really sorry about that, Fails and Luck. Please, thank you again so much for the raid, Fails and Luck. Everybody keep follows in. Shout out at Fails. For some of the best pancake-based emotes on Twitch. Dare I say the best. Punk vibes, exactly, right? Maybe some would argue pop punk rather than just punk, but either way. Well, punk, I think, and this might be a controversial point of view for some of you, I think punk is the most important artistic movement of all time. Of all time. Punk. What punk did for saying, like, you don't need anyone's permission, you don't need education, you don't need to practice for hours and hours and hours and hours, you don't need anything. All you need to do is get your headband on and crack on with it, right? It's the most important artistic movement of all time, punk, because it said, bosh. Last streamed on 4th of Jan for Leafy Fest. Yeah, I was following along on Leafy Fest. Who did I see? I obviously saw Courtney. I remember seeing the guy who was streaming Indiana Jones and had the Indiana Jones outfit on. That was sick. A lot of bands formed during the Ramones era. Yeah. Right. Sex Pistols, Ramones, all that stuff, right, it's the most important artistic movement of all time, because it took music from being something only the elite can do to something that everybody can do, right? And it made, like, I think it really bridged the gap between, like, folk music and pop music. Because punk is really, to me, punk is more of a folk music than it is a pop music. So it, like, bridges that, it does that Venn diagram thing. Oops, ad. We'll get you Fails and Luck. Hang on. Martin Nicholas. Yes. So I saw them. And then I saw someone else. And then I had to go and do some other stuff in real life. Right. Are you back, Fails and Luck? Right. What was I saying? First off, I was saying Zombie Monkey Martin. Yeah. You last streamed then. do let us know when. I followed you, Zombie Monkey Martin. I'd love to see a stream of yours, so I'll try and catch you next time you decide to stream. No pressure. No pressure. I know a lot of people are taking breaks from stream at the moment, and fair play. Yeah, it's a lot to stream constantly. And then... Fails and Luck. Yes, sorry that you raided and then I've only just got round to your song. I forget to do the priority requests for the raiders. I do apologise for that. But we're going to do reset for you. And it'll be swell. It'll be a swell time. And get your follows in for Fails and Luck, people. So you can see the best Scotch pancakes on Twitch. Is the intention that they're Scotch pancakes specifically? I can never... They look like Scotch pancakes to me, but... I don't know if it's a very British thing to differentiate pancakes from Scotch pancakes. Imagine having mods that actually prioritise songs for you. Hey, look. Sicky Ricky, I'm barely doing that when I'm at yours, so... You know, it's only fair. Sicky Ricky and me, we are the two worst mods on Twitch. We got big hearts, right? Sicky Ricky's like, speak for yourself. We've got big hearts. We have it where it matters most, but we're not very good at operating. Certainly, I'm not. I'm a super boomer. I'm like, what does this button do? Wouldn't recommend you try to eat any. They scream a lot. Thought you said those weren't claws. What do you think of equal temperament guitars, and what's the difference? Yeah, so you see those guitars where they have the squiggly frets, where it's trying to... Right, you see this guitar has straight frets, right? This is an approximation of what the notes actually are. So everything I play is a little bit out of tune. But what it allows you to do is play very fluidly in all 12 keys, right? And then you'll see like a fanned fret one, imitate a piano. It's not an imitate the piano thing though, right? Or at least this is more the piano like, because the piano is also that versus like just intonation, where it's like the problem when you tune to be everything really, really in tune is that it tends to only work in one key. We compromise on tuning so that we can play in all 12 keys, and it creates this beautiful thing you can modulate to all the different keys smoothly. Obviously, if you use your voice or fretless instruments, you can circumvent that and go all in between the cracks. But for what we do on stuff like guitar and piano, we take that compromise, and all of your ears, all of our ears, my ears, everybody's, we're used to everything being slightly out of tune. We're used to the major third being slightly and we're just all used to it. So, I've never tried. I haven't even tried a fan fret guitar, let alone that. I'd love to try a fan fret guitar, but there's also the guitars that properly do it with it. So. Ignore that thing where it says piano stream is on August 15th. I need to change the bot messages. It'll be. I can switch to piano anytime I want. I can switch to piano anytime I want. I mean, best sounds best slightly out. I mean, well, yeah, especially if you're... Except I know your friend... really hates the when I play the notes that are in between, right? The slightly sharp, flat 3 and so on. There's no fretless guitars. Yeah, no, I've never played anything fretless. Done some slide guitar, and that's basically fretless because you have to slide to the very specific place to get it in tune. Scallops, Toby. Oh, I'm not getting scalloped. Oh no. But went on to make one of the best punk bands in Britain. Exactly, right? Johnny Rotten, exactly. And then he went on to do I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here and advertise a lot of butter. But, you know, we're not all perfect, okay? We're not all perfect. We've all got to make a buck. It's fair enough. You make your monies where you can, right? You shill. But no one forget emus chasing Johnny Rotten around in the jungle and I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. You can never forget that, folks. You can never forget that. We've all got to monetize at some point. You'll see me sell out at some point. So enjoy the pre-sellout days. Okay, folks. Good night, Toby. I'm tired. Night, Chris. You said you finished your book. I missed that bit. You did mention about finishing your book, and I completely ignored you, didn't I? Congratulations on finishing the book, Chris. I hope you can find something else to read to help soothe you to sleep. Fails and luck. I've actually got to play this song for you. This is Reset. Just warming it up again. Alright, I think I've got enough of it to B. Just make sure I got this bit. You're trying to bore Chris Swan to sleep with coding textbooks. It's a good idea. Yo, Valdis. I can't pronounce your name. Valdis89. How you doing? Enjoy your work, look, Joel. Give them hell on Zoom. All right, fails and luck. Here's Reset for you. Finally.
Reset this heart and see. Well, I can't see her. I left her out to dry. Well, I can't hear her. I left her out to dry. I left you high and dry. Oh, reset this heart and see who lies underneath the emptiness I left. Just my silhouette. I put her heart on the fire so she can keep me warm. I mix my emotions, my mind and body tone. Every day I am reborn. Oh, reset this heart and see who lies underneath the emptiness I left. Just my silhouette. Whoa. Whoa. What if there's no fate, no right, no wrong, no song I could sing to bring me back? I could have been. Reset this heart and see the girl who stole the stars, the emptiness I left. Just my silhouette. Reset this heart and see the empty myth of belief. How am I messing the words up? I'm gonna redo this bit. I can do this for real. Let me get the last chorus right, because it has different words this time. Reset this heart and see the blinding of belief. The girl who stole the stars and put them in my heart. Reset this heart and see who lies underneath the empty bed I left. Just my silhouette. I put a heart on the fire. Reset, literally, Sicky Ricky, literally reset. Because I had my guitar fixed up at the vet's yesterday. It's lost its like, so there's a bit here normally that's all like sweaty. And when I rub it, it goes, right? Sounds like you're hitting the guitar with a ring. How you get that tapping sound, yeah. This is the most virtuose guitar playing I've heard of you. Thank you, Chris Lee. It's not actually that complicated. It's just because it seems like, ooh. I've been playing this song since day one of my streams, right? It's just one of those that...
Yeah, it's been here since day one of the streams, but you know, in the channel points where if you get 100,000 channel points, you can redeem the EP that I recorded years and years ago. It's on that, right? I'll show you guys the See that one up there? That's the EP. That's me. Can you see that properly? It's me from a long, long time ago. Tim Henson. Oh, let's not start that. And all that. Now you can start that. He's all right. I like the because it's kind of like programs it in MIDI first, then figures out how to do it, and I like that approach. It's cool. This one was number 1 in the UK. There's only a few available at Toby's. I remember that cover on your channel, I think. I've never done a cover too distorted. You've never heard me play any Tim Henson. Are you just hitting the bottom string with your thumb? Oh yeah, like... It's this kind of thing, Jerry. Sometimes I go bum 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 bum. You were asking for the Flea bass stream earlier, right? Hyper. All that. Level 42 bass. Yeah, it's just smacking it with the thumb, right? Like you're a bass player. But yeah, the thing is, I'm hitting the harmonics, so I've got cap on the 4th fret. I go 12 frets above that, and this is just where the harmonics are anywhere, Jerry, like that. But I'm just slapping it and rolling them and all of that. It's just very pretty filler noise, right? You say genius, but I'm literally just hitting a 12th fret harmonic, right? I teach a student that day one. It's not really that wild, right? But it's just to fill it in, just adds another world to the thing, you know. I guess the thing that's, because I don't want to put down what you're saying. The thing that's like, I've been doing it for so many years and have the bounce and everything. Do you still have that one song your band did? Yeah, the Corolla one. I'll have to see. I seem to remember that video is actually still up somewhere. I'll have to look that up. But that band's going through like a reformation at the moment and stuff. Where you play guitar but shown as a drum. Yeah. It was, no, I played drums on the record. It's actually the drums here. But I was the bass guitar player in the band playing live. But on the music video for that thing, the single, it was actually, I was on drums for the recording of it. So, other way around, yeah. Not a genius, just shoot. Well, it's just I've just grinded a lot of. I've just sat there for hours and hours getting this feel and getting these rolls going. It's like drum rudiments, you know, and I've just drilled the heck out of them. Have to run errands, but thanks for the tunes. Thank you so much, Felsenut, for the raid. Thank you for requesting Reset. So much fun. Play that tune. That's it, folks. I think we're done. I'm going to go sleep. Let's find you guys a raid target, someone fun to go to. As I'm figuring out the raid target, if you guys have any more questions, feel free to field them. I'll get you answered. Thank you so much, Ruffled Bricks, for the raid. Thank you so much, Fails and Luck, for the raid. So many people hanging out tonight. It's great fun. Twitch superstars. Play guitar as if it were drums. Yeah, I certainly went through that too, Distorted. When I learnt drums, when I learnt guitar, I just naturally went boom, boom, ka, 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 boom, ka, right? Playing the acoustic guitar, strumming it like
kick, kick, snare, 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 kick, kick, snare. Boom, boom, ga, ga, da, boom, ga, da, boom, ga, da, boom, ga, da, boom, ga. Right. I'm strumming. It instantly gave me like strumming feel because I was just imitating the drum grooves I knew on a very rudimentary level, but like boom, boom. So I wasn't just strumming all strings at once like a normal beginner does. I was instantly going dun, low, low, high, 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 like ghost notes and boom, boom, ga. So I had that already. I was very lucky to get that. It was great crack, exactly. What was it? Dara Breen was gonna try and make one of his tours be called Crack Addict, like CRAIC. Apparently the touring company didn't go down too well for that title of comedy gig, but that would be. It's a great pun, but they just didn't go for it. Or it might have been like the title of his book or something. Okay, who's on? Let's have a look. There's a few people on. Ooh. I'm just going to check their streams out and see what they're doing. They're playing songs. Alright, mainly just chatting. And then I'll see one more, and then I'll pick from these two. So this is, I've got to make sure I curate the best person for you guys to go to. Alright, let's go to Melissa. She's been killing things on Twitch lately. She's got a new song out that sounds great. Her piano improv is amazing. Her songwriting is really good. Melissa Lamb Music. We haven't written a raid message yet. Let's go for... I'm now under time pressure for writing the raid message. Chicago accent stream was lots of fun. We got Chicago approved and apparently my pop songs can be very metal. Apparently our pop songs can be very metal. Chrisley, thank you so much for hanging out the whole stream. I really, really appreciate you. Great rest, everybody. I certainly will be. I certainly will be. Let's add a couple of platypi to that raid message. So there's the raid message and the sub-raid message. Grab the appropriate one. I see you guys over at Melissa's. You'll have a real good time over there. She's a fantastic musician, streamer, hilarious person as well. And I'll see you guys on Saturday for the Worms 2 speedrun streams. That's right, Saturday, Worms 2 speedruns. You know those worms? They're fun. You're welcome, sunshine. But bye, daughter. Miss you guys already. Bye, Zombie Monkey Martin. Bye, Jerry. Bye.
Toby in here now. I'm sorry, it's all over because we can't bounce back from this level of excitement. I won't be able to, at least. Guys, we haven't even played a song yet. Toby, how you doing? Chicago accent stream was lots of fun. What is a Chicago accent? I picture like a Brooklyn accent, like from the Bronx. I'm walking here, sort of thing. Is that right? I'm streaming here. Welcome on in, guys. My name is Melissa. I'm Canadian. I really don't know what a Chicago accent is. I've never been. But,